Still says schedule, still says schedule. Come, there we are, we're live. Hooray! Right, we are the Mad Scientists. I am Mad Frankie. This is Violet Igo over here. And together, we make the Mad Scientists.
Put your headphones on.
Oh, headphones. Yes, yes. Where's me? Oh, there we are. There it is.
Headphones. We got that all sorted out.
Just let me plug it in.
Okay.
To plug me in. After all, this is Frankenstein, isn't it?
Hi, Liz.
There we go.
Welcome, welcome, Liz.
That's better.
Okay. Off
Good,
camera.
good.
I'm gone.
Okay. Right. Well, I am making more Collagraph plates, and I'm making 3. And there's a reason for that. I thought I would send one to Violet. I'd keep one. And I was going to send one to somebody else. And I decided in the end that I would send it to Paula. Because Paula seems to be interested in Collagraphs. So she said she was going to make one. So I've been cutting out bits and putting them together on a card. And I've about finished this one. If it works, well, I'll do a couple more. And then I'll be able to test one to see if they work. If they don't work, I shall have to start all over again. What a shame. There we go. It doesn't really matter where you put things because you get such interesting patterns no matter what you're doing, it seems to me. Well, so far I've got interesting patterns, but I'll try and keep them similar, so we'll see what we get.
Oh, hi, Miriam. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Liz. Liz was here first, wasn't she? I saw Liz.
Yep.
Hi, Colleen. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Kirsten.
Paula's here.
And Colleen. Paula's here. Oh, hello, Paula. I'm going to send you a prezi. It's nothing huge. So, I've got one up there that I've done. I've got all the pieces of these ones.
Our curious
Miriam.
Kirsten.
No, I've got another one of those, another bit of that. So you see we've got some pieces that we can play with. It doesn't really matter where they go, I don't think, because we want to be fairly free and random, or I do. And I've got little pieces of onion netting. Right?
Yep.
Big pieces of onion netting. So we'll bung these on. Now what I've done with these is I've used a little stapler, otherwise known in this particular instance as a tiny attacher.
Hi, Liz.
And I was afraid that I had run out of the staples, the replacements for the tiny attacher, and I could not find my replacements anywhere. And I was suddenly thinking, I have got a mini staples in my dad's desk, these Bambi staples. I wonder if they fit. And good news, folks, they do.
Hey.
So mini staples fit in the tiny attacher. Thank goodness for that. Otherwise, I'd have been somewhat stuck, I reckon. So I'm going to put this piece down here. I'm stapling one bit of it. Then I'm going to pull another bit right up here. So we get some nice stretchiness, you see, hopefully.
Why is Lydia being congratulations on the header? In what group? Have I missed something? It's not makers because I'm still seeing Diane Bell up there. So it's not makers, right?
Well, maybe it's just gone up now. Oh
no.
Maybe not.
I did a refresh. I'll do it again. Nope. So somebody bring me up to date. Now see, I'm not seeing it. Oh, Paula, thank you. That would be wonderful. Yep. Well, I'm seeing April artwork by Diane Bell. So apparently my internet is slow. Like that matters. I'll see it. Well,
there we go. So that's that one stapled down because I needed the stapler because this is springy, you see. So I had to do that to get it to work a bit better. I think this is too big, this one. More like half that. Right, for that one. So we'll do the same on this one. So I've got 2 pieces on. and then stretch it out. And I get some different patterns throughout the springiness of this plastic netting stuff.
Here's the problem with my news feed is I pretty much don't get anything from makers. I have to go look at makers to find out what's going on. So I don't get notifications from makers.
There we go. That's quite good. That's given a bit of a curve. Good. We've got a little bit of a curve in that one. Wonder if I can get that bit up there as well.
But
maybe I can.
Congratulations, Lydia! Yay! And the crowd goes wild.
Now make sure this is the right way up because I've broken that one. Never mind.
The bubbles have to be up.
The bubbles have to be up to be of any good. There we are, but put that one there. Now, did I use some of that in that one? I didn't. Right, so we'll just use glue. See, I've got a variety of things with different textures on them. See, even where the bubble has popped on this, it's still a different texture because you've got the thing that created the bubble.
Yep. And the squishy bubble.
And a squishy bubble, yeah. So there we go. And I'll put this piece on as well because it was originally meant to go on there. And I've got different sized bits here. Okay. Different sized. And we'll put this piece on as well. I just randomly cut a strange shape, you know. So you get strange shapes with this. And it's just a bit of fun. It's nothing special. So, but as you saw when the other ones I made earlier, you get some fantastic results from these.
Yep.
Put it at a bit of an angle. There we are.
Okay, so I went in and changed, checked my notifications, and I had it set to highlights. So I checked the notifications and told it to show me all posts. So we'll see how that works. If that makes a difference on anything. If that answers your question, thank you, Paula. Or if anybody else doesn't get notifications, if you go to makers, and I'm on a computer, so I can only tell you what I see. There's a box that says joined. And on my computer screen, it's on the left side. It says joined, and it's got a little triangle. And I click on that, and it says where I can manage notifications, unfollow the group, leave the group. So I went to manage notifications, and I checked the box that says all posts.
So let's put a bit more over here. I'm going to stretch this out a bit, this one. See if I can help a bit. Give it a bit of a difference.
Let's see what I can do here.
See, I can only stretch so far with this. If you've got a long stapler, you can probably put a lot more of it on without having to use the glue. But I can't put so much glue down here. I don't know. Should I cut a bit of that off? I think I might. I think I might cut some of that off. Like
yeah, because I was wondering about that. There you go.
And I can cut this piece here because it's not going to work at all there anyway.
Oh, thank
and I've
you,
got to
Paula.
get it into a particular sized
Okay,
package
so
anyway.
I got through there, Paula. Thank you. I see it not as a header, but as in Judy's post. So now I get to see it, which is very, very, very nice, Lydia. Very nice. Yay! Congratulations. It's a flag book. I love flag books. And there you go.
I'm getting sticky.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting very sticky.
Oh, Miriam, thank you for being here. she said you are one of the few lives. She doesn't like to miss you. We appreciate it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. That's very nice.
That's sweet. Thank you, Miriam.
Say it just like that, Lydia. Say it. It was your first. That means it could be a second, a third. That's positive thinking. I like that. Yeah. Hi, Mariah.
Just trying to get as many of these down as possible. I was going to send one to P, but she wasn't really enthusiastic about Collagraphs, was she?
It's not
So,
her thing. Or
tough.
is that her thing?
I've got to think of something else now.
I will, Colleen. Thank you. Well, don't give it away here in the stream.
Eh?
I mean, Mariah's sitting right there listening, so don't say what you're going to do.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so I can't tell her anyway.
Make it a surprise.
I've got to think of something. That's difficult. Trying to think of something that someone else might like. I could do things I like, easy enough, but doing something that somebody else might like, that is...
Well, if it involves...
That's a task.
If you use beads in any way, that you've got her right there.
She's a beady person.
She is. I've got some. She's got beautiful beads. I was watching the bead bar and all of that. And I'm thinking, I could sit here with my polymer clay and make all kinds of one-of-a-kind beads.
And I've got some beads already made as well.
I would make her drool.
There we are. Now I've got to push this one down because it just needs to stick.
Mariah says she thinks she thinks that P would love it if you made it.
Well, I've got to make something.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, what else have I missed on here? Oh, these things. Now, this stuff is just this foam that my husband brings home. I don't know what it is. You could probably work on stamps, but I don't know. So I just use it, and I've been cutting some up. Well,
out there. Oh yeah, the little ones. Okay.
The little blue ones. Come on, how'd you come? They're reluctant to leave their little home. 3. And some of these. So like these. Well, that's a stiffer one. We'll try one of those.
I'm looking for...
And one of those. There we are. That's good. And what else have we got? We've got the big bits of bubble wrap yet.
Well, by golly, I subscribed to you, Lydia, and I went looking for a video of how you made it, and I don't see any videos. You're lagging, woman. You've got to make some videos if you're going to do that kind of beautiful work. Colleen, if there is a video, I don't know where it is. It's in Makers. Tell me it's in Makers. Make it easy for me. And then there's Evie. Evie says it's May and she's still praying over her tubes of pink and orange paint. We need to get her past that. Oh, wow. I've missed a lot. Look at all that. I was off. I was off the computer.
Now I want some big bits. And some little bits. Where's the little ones? Cut some out of that area. Cut some out of here.
I'll tell you where I was on the computer. I watched Anne and I watched Carol. I just was flabbergasted by both of them, what they did with your stencils.
Oh, they were wonderful. Weren't
Oh
they
yeah,
just
I
wonderful?
just got all excited by watching what Carol did with the sea turtle, but I was looking at the frottage and I'm like, okay, another new thing.
I've got to look more closely. I didn't really see what Anne was doing until it was nearly over, and then I went, "Oh, look what she did!" So I got to go back and look at it more seriously.
They made your
There we are.
stencils look stunning.
They certainly did. They certainly did. I think I want this a little bit
Carol's not
smaller.
done, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Carol said, the next she streams on Friday if she has the opportunity, if things work out, and she's going to continue on with whatever she's got in mind for the stencil, or whatever she's going to go do from there. I'm not exactly sure, so
Hmm.
I'm interested to see where she goes with that. She put
Yeah.
she glued down seed beads. I mean, your turtleback just
Yes. Yes. It just changed completely when she did that, didn't it?
yes. Oh, and you have to go watch both of them. Go watch both what they did beyond just. And Laura doesn't do gel plates. She says she has them. She just doesn't quite get into them. That happens. But what she does do is awesome. So go check out what she did with the sea urchins. What'd she call it? A unicorn.
She called it a unicorn flower the
A
first time I saw
unicorn
her do
flower.
something with them. I thought, I wish I'd thought of that. Oh dear, that's so good.
Yep.
There's one thing you might want to do if you're using bubble wrap like this.
Yeah.
Perhaps don't use a silicon, a what's it based glue. This is a what's it called? It's one of those
Does it
sort of
eat the,
acetone or something like that.
yeah, I was gonna say, does it eat the plastic?
Yeah, it does melt the plastic a little bit. So I probably pop some of the bubbles just by gluing it down. So beware of that. Perhaps use a different type of glue. I think last time I used bubble wrap, I used the glitter glue, maybe. I can't remember. It's possible. Now, you do need to leave a little bit of space so you've got something that's going to print differently. You don't want it totally covered. Well, I don't anyway. So there's two. I've got one more to do, and then we'll pull these prints, and then we'll have a test. So that's down. This one needs to go down. And that one needs to go down.
Oh, Paula says in Charmin's box, she sent me gigantic bubble wrap. You know what? I have not been getting bubble wrap lately. I've been getting the bubble pillows.
Uh-huh.
They're not as much fun. They're like mini balloons. They're not as much fun. I like bubble wrap or punchinella.
Yeah, punchinella. I wanted to use punchinella, but I haven't really got very much. And what I have got, I couldn't find. So I'd like to get more of that.
Hi, Evie. There she is, the orange and pink lady. She's lost.
Hi, Evie.
Orange and pink land.
She's stuck on orange and pink. Dear me, we've got to rescue her.
Yes.
You can keep the orange, but let's try to move away from the pink, eh?
And Trish is here. So now I have to do a show and tell. I got to come on camera. You don't have to do anything. Keep your sticky fingers down. Don't worry about it. I just want to show a little thing I got in the mail today. Is this not beautiful? Is this not beautiful? Look at that.
Oh, that's lovely.
Look at the colors on that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a beautiful postcard that I got from Tommy, Trisha's brother, Tommy. And he wrote me a nice little note. I love it. I just love it. It's an Easter egg. I love it.
Wonderful.
that gorgeous? Look
Sorry,
at
I'm
converting him.
concentrating.
He's now become an artist,
Uh-huh.
a major
I think
shell
it's
plate
born
artist.
an artist. We just forget. Right. Put this one down here somewhere. Somewhere down there.
Look at that shine. I just think that's fun to look at. It's staying on my desk here for a while. Look at that egg just shimmers. Woohoo! And a beautiful note. He wanted to say Happy Easter. Thank you, Tommy. How much I love this. It's going to stay right here on my desk where I can look at it every day until the love
Lovely.
goes away. I don't think the love is going to go away. So,
I don't think it works like that.
what?
I don't think it works like that. Love doesn't go away. It just gets
Right.
bigger.
I said it's never going to go away. Yeah, yes, exactly. Traffic gal, words are hard. Pink and orange. Look at the pink and orange. Look at what Evie's done to him.
He's been corrupted.
Evie, there are other colors. Okay, Colleen, thank you. There are other colors. It's been a whole month. Imagine what you can do if you expand your palette.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, good.
Just imagine.
Yeah. Evie said he made more postcards this weekend. Good. As he should. It's good fun. You tell my son if he isn't watching or can't get back to watch, you let him know that I got it and I love it. And it's staying on my desk until it fades and can't be seen. And then I'll just incorporate it into a journal.
And try and get that piece there. There we are. That's not so bad. I'm going to put some glue on these ones. But don't really need much. There we are. That's that. Now then, what next? We've got the big bubble wrap. Where's the teeny wee? There we are. Teeny weeny wobble wrap.
Say that again.
Teeny weeny wobble wrap.
Yeah.
Teeny weeny wobble wrap.
You had a moment there. It's okay. I'll let you.
And one of these. I picked this because it's got nice pattern on it, on texture on it, on the other side as well as on on both sides really. It's just a piece off an egg box.
Yep,
I just thought it would be interesting. Yeah, you did. I didn't even have to tell you.
Yep, I recognized it. Well, I think you worked with it before, so it stuck.
Possibly. Yeah, but not that particular shape, I don't think.
Hi, Eddie.
Yes, those things.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my pot? There's my pot over there.
Need the little glue dots, little foam dots.
One of those. And a flat one. That's a flat one. There's a nice flat one. Good. Oh no, that's not a flat one. That's one with holes. Just haven't taken the holes out. Oh well, get a bit of extra with that.
Colleen's in the naughty chair for lying to me about it. There being a video. There is no video. Mm-hmm. See?
That's better. And the little teeny weeny. Come on, teeny weeny. Give up your little home. You're coming home with me. Right. Let's put that one there. And we won't have that one. We'll have that one. No, we'll have that one, not that one. And a different one. There we are, it's a different one. And 3 little dots. 1.
Right, Colleen? I agree. There should be, just so you now she
2.
make you a truthful person. No fibbers.
3. Yeah, I hope to get some feedback from Mariah as to what I could do. So
Why is that, Paula? Because Eddie showed up?
I think it's a bit daunting because Patricia's so good at everything.
Well, then don't even try to match it or compete with it. Just do you. Just do you.
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Well, I am. I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Right, this one's been used before, so it's got a little bit of paint on it. But that's okay.
That's okay. Oh, and here's the thing I've learned from you, that some of these things they don't necessarily work 100% the first time. So the first time is just a primer, and the second and beyond is where you start getting your good
Exactly.
pulls.
Right, 1.
Oh, SLW. No, I said that wrong. Ugh.
SWL.
SWL said, "Confession, Fran. Yesterday I watched Friday's live and listened while I made a tiny journal, but I was listening."
Oh,
And
good.
with my 3x3-inch journal. Way to go. That's the thing. You don't have to sit here and just pay attention to us, because we're not always much more than boring, but we enjoy having you here and using us as a backdrop when you do your
Right.
craft.
Anybody see a little red top for this?
No.
Oh, there. Where's the little red top for it? What to do with it? There? Yes, it is. There it is. Now, we got all that I should be putting on here. Now, you can see that they're not the same. They are not quite the same. They are a bit scatty, a bit different. Yeah. So they're not the same design exactly, but they've got the same elements on them, right? So we need to pick one. So if Paula's still here?
Paula's still here. She gets to pick first.
First.
I don't know if she can see much of the one on the far left.
Okay, sorry.
So you can showcase one at a time, and she could say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. They're all made 8 by 10, so they'll fit on an 8 by 10 plate.
That one.
This
3.
one, right side? Okay. The seed pods. Seed pods, they're Honesty. They're from Out of My Garden. Well, the original ones were Out of My Garden. I just traced around them to make the stencils. Okay, so that was Paula. I will write Paula on the other side.
Yep. I think, Evie, if you looked up money plant, I think it is, here in the U.S. And the board is just a piece of corrugated cardboard. Right?
Huh? What border?
The board.
The board is just a piece of corrugated cardboard. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's all it is. I just cut 3 to size. Now you've got to choose which one you want.
Absolutely. Yes, Uda, she's making texture plates. Yes. They're probably from Amazon boxes, Paula.
Yeah.
Probably.
So which one do you want?
Me. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Right.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Good.
Wait. Oh, wait. Let me see. Because the left one, the tree part, the looks like a tree, has bubble wrap and paper as a tree. Let me see.
Oh, I didn't stick that one down. I can put that one there. Look, I didn't stick it down. I thought I'd stuck it down. Ah.
Good thing I said something, eh? So you can scrunch it
Yeah.
and stick it down.
Yeah, I can stick it wherever you like. I was going to stick it here myself.
That's what I said, Anne. It looked like fishnet stocking, but it's not. It's an onion bag.
Yeah, it's an onion bag.
Did you, Evie? Did you say you made an impression plate?
Collagraph, impression plate. It depends. I think impression plate is more using a stencil and pushing paste or something through it, and then the resultant plate is an impression plate. This is called Collagraph, where it's using lots of different layers of different sizes and different shapes and different textures to
Yeah.
create the plate. I don't know that there's anything that specific, but if you look up Collagraphs, that's what you'll see. That well, maybe not people using bubble wrap and all these different things. They seem to use different types of card, which have patterns in them. Or I saw somebody using embossed wallpaper. So there's a variety. I'm absolutely stuck up now.
Are you all glued up?
I'm all glued up. All glued up. So have you decided yet which one you want?
No, I'll come back to it.
Oh, but you got to say quickly because I want to use one of them to test it out. See what happens.
Well,
Come
you can use
on.
both of them and prime it for me while you're at it.
Well, I could do that. Yeah. So we'll try one of them and see what happens. Then we'll try the other one, and then you can
All right.
decide which one.
Let me see how it looks after the fact.
Okay. Okay. Right. So we'll try with this one's just been stuck down. So we'll try with that one. Yeah, it's sort of firmish. Yes. Good. Okay, we'll try that one.
Oh,
So
Eddie.
before we get to that, let's have a look and see what we've got on the plate. Now, this one is somewhat fiery. This one. It's yeah. So we'll see how that one pulls off.
Eddie, if there ain't no picture, it ain't so. It never happened. So I don't, there you go. I'll challenge you there. Ha ha ha.
Things are fab as is.
But there's no picture. So, I disagree.
You're not convinced.
I almost want to get a giant plate just so I can do more of this.
There you go. That's not bad, that.
Not
I
bad.
quite like that. That's some lovely. Yeah.
Hey, Ed,
Interesting. I like how these print. Lovely.
see, yours got this is the thing. We were talking about this, everybody, before the show. I did plant life. Now, what happened is we really don't have much green from in my yard area to choose from. So I happened to find in the garage a box full of dried up plant life that my husband is collecting to take to the dump. So I pulled a handful of that stuff out. The dried up stuff is not the way to go. And I will, if Fran will allow, I'll bring my picture up and show. Hers is beautiful. You can see the definition of the plant life. You can see the lines of the leaves and whatnot. Let me get my camera up here. Here's mine. Oh, let's show the other one. The other one is actually much better. A little better. So here's this one. This is my plant life. This is dried plant life. Dried weeds and stuff. And it crumbled on the plate and made a mess. And I was very unhappy about it because I had to clean up a lot of little bits. If you saw Fran do hers Friday, she was using a pair of tweezers to get bits off her plate. Yeah, I had to.
Does Russ ever get you flowers?
Oh no, absolutely not. No.
Never? Why not?
I have a problem with watching flowers on the counter die.
Oh, I see.
If you
Well,
want,
you'll have to go out for a walk and pick some grass at the roadside or something.
well, I happened to catch my neighbor out in the yard the other day, and she said I was welcome to come in her yard and pull any of the weeds that I wanted. That was Maria. Thank you, Maria. Bless you. Because she was tired of it. But it didn't get the results, the definition results. And not only that, but you see mine, Fran was very good about using just a couple colors, and I used quite a few. Um, I like the color display. I like the way it turned out and everything. But as far as the definition, I was very disappointed. Do not use dried plants. I had to use tape to clean my plate to get all the dried bits off, and it was a
That's
mess.
what I'm doing now, getting the edges on this one.
And you can see in here, I did use one of her stencils, the Alien Life stencil here, and the dad, Harry Violet here. You can see his feet at least and the face. But the rest of it is supposed to be plant life, and it just didn't. That's a good idea, Mariah.
I think it works better on a bigger plate as well, because you've got more room to sort of twist the leaves and things around into a decent shape.
Right, and that's kind of what I just said. Is it almost makes me want to go get one of the giant plates like you have, because you really do have more room to get the full effect. So I was showing Fran, I did take that book. If you guys remember, I said I had this portfolio book that I put in a Ziploc bag. I put paint down. This is the next draw, and that's where this came from.
It's pretty good for that, you know, you must admit.
It actually, this is one side, this is the other, and these were all pulled from that giant Ziploc bag. Here's the thing, it may or may not work for somebody else. I use craft paint. I didn't use Amsterdam or Golden or anything. I used craft paint and crumpled tissue paper to get some texture. And this is a giant sheet of sketch paper, and I couldn't tell you the pound or the weight or anything like that. It's just a big sheet of sketching paper. And if you look at this side, it actually laid down like a skin. I can actually almost put some of this up. Some of it I already did pull up and because it cracked off like a skin. So make sure you have the right kind of paper. Make sure you keep in mind the craft paints are more watered down than a Golden or Amsterdam or Liquitex. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to think about. I have a lot to work with here, so I'm okay with this, and I'm okay with this one. But yeah, if I was going to do plant life, definitely don't use dried stuff. That's crumbly. And Mariah made a suggestion. When we go to the store, they sell flowers, bouquet of flowers. See if they have any dead that they let you have.
That's always worth asking. If you go to a flower shop, you're bound to get something. Yeah.
Freshly dead, actually.
Yeah.
Not dried up dead.
Not dry.
Yeah, there's a thought. Okay, I'm out of here. Yeah, but I would almost buy a large plate like that if I was going to keep doing that.
Right. This is quite an interesting one. It's got some of that orange in it. We'll see what happens that way. Let's just have a look. Oh, is it not orange? It's copper. I thought it was orange. It's copper. It's copper and blue.
Russ was told early on when we met, do not buy me flowers, because not that I don't love them and I wouldn't appreciate them, but after a while, watching them die just hurts. So if he wanted me to buy a plant that I can plant, or a house plant, or take me to a garden place, that would be even better.
That is pretty good. pretty good. There's a couple of places on the plate where seeds have stuck to the plate.
Hi,
There.
Carrie.
And there. But and they've left quite interesting marks on the print, like there and there.
You tell him, Kirsten.
So that's fascinating. That, I mean, look, I can see a figure 8 there, or a baby.
Can you lay it a little flatter so we can see? Oh man! Plus, I love the shimmer.
That leaf came out. That plant with the 2 leaves and the buds on it came out beautifully. There's a nice little bits there. I can't think what that was. Maybe just off the plate. Lovely. Look at the way. I mean, you can see what happens with the real honesty. You get these striations because the poor thing is tearing up. I like this one as well.
The bigger plate is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, because you can get straight bits and almost like a slingshot bit there. It's weird. Lovely. Let's try and look at that the other way round. Yeah, I can almost sort of see things in this. That's the great thing. Sometimes you can get a print where you can see things in it and you can go, oh, I can see this here and that there, and there's a baby in a swaddling clothes and there's a Madonna, and all the weirdest things you can think of you can sometimes find in these prints. Wonderful.
Miriam says a baby creature or a dragon. She sees it's where your eye goes. It's like cloud watching.
Yeah, and it's easier for you because I've got wires hanging in front of me of my of the power to this and of my headphones. So it's a bit difficult to see things through that. Easier if you don't get distracted. But there you go. I mean, that's the it's a lovely print. I love the definition of it with the gold, the copper and the blue. And that was I think that was the phthalo blue, or it might be, it's either phthalo or indigo. And I think it's the phthalo.
I think it's the phthalo. I think the indigo has a bit more of a matte.
It's a bit darker in tone, I think, the indigo. It's a bit more navy-ish. This has a little hint of what it can do. The phthalo's got more to it. Oh, look, that's one of those grasses, the head of one of those grasses. That's lovely. I love how that went there. That's beautiful. Well, anyway, there we are. Those are the 2 pulls. And now we've got a nice plate. And we can do something with it.
Well, what?
So let's not use this one now, though, because the whole point of those
Collagraphs
was to make them so that they would fit the 8x10 plate. So let's see how well I did with that. It could be a bit big, but we'll try this one we've got sitting here. We'll get rid of that.
Did that specifically go with that size cardboard for the 8x10 then?
Exactly. Yeah. See?
You're so cool.
I'm so clever. I hope. So I don't think I can use this one at the moment because you can't see this, but maybe you can see it. It's very crumbly.
That's what happened to mine with the dried stuff. I used.
Yeah.
So yeah, luckily I had 2 roll-offs, 2 rollers, 2 brayers.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to retire that one for now and use the big. This one. This one's much nicer texture on it.
Yeah, it's
not a problem.
Right.
Plus, of course, I've got that one. Well, I think that's time to put this in a little bathy and peel it off.
Well,
I think that's
here's
what
the thing. I forget who it was. Was it Julie that found the rolling pin?
Yeah.
The rolling pin for rolling out dough with designs.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Julie, but anyway, I know somebody posted in Makers about purchasing a rolling pin for $1 that had those designs on it.
I think it was Martha. Martha.
Martha.
I'm not sure.
So basically, that's what your brayer is right now. It's texturized, and you could.
Yeah. Well, let's get some paint on first because I want to get a good layer on, and we can always have a go and see what happens. It might cover it up and then make it more easy to use because there's not a great deal on it apart from that. Yeah. So, right. We'll think about that.
Well, I
So
saw when I saw the rolling pin, when I first saw one, it was in relation to using it on polymer clay,
yeah.
and I was going to
Yeah.
get one, and I never did.
Yep.
What colors?
Well, I got a couple for various things, and I've used them in prints, not on clay. I've got these sort here.
Yes. Very cool.
But they're not as good as the one she found in the shop because that's got a beautiful pattern on it, and it's not the same. This is just a repeating pattern. It's nowhere near as good.
Carrie says he is a textured acrylic rolling pins from his cake decorating days. I knew you would.
Yeah, I thought you would. Absolutely.
I was gonna tell Mariah and Ann and everybody else. I was gobsmacked the other day. I had no idea that they're in the blog, and I go through a lot of the website, the PM Artist Studio website, shop, and all of that. I had no idea there was a Meet the Artist article.
I didn't realize you didn't know it was there. It's been there for months.
Right, in January, right. But I've been too busy to pay attention. So I've read yours, and I've read Carrie's, and I've read Paula's, and I've read Julie's, and I've read Rhonda's, and I mean they're beautiful. I love meeting everyone that way. It's just whoever. I mean, I know it's not just Anne writing the articles. I think well, anyway, so I don't screw it up. Somebody else has written the articles too, and really great job of you guys sending in your info and having it put out there. Yeah, Mariah, I think it's a great idea. I love it. I had to dig around a little bit to find. I found Fran and Carrie on the same page, and then I had to dig around a little bit to find Rhonda's, and then Julie. I mean. Yeah, Deb.
Right, let's try this out, see what happens. Now, some of this is lumpy, so I'm pressing quite hard with that bit. Do be careful. I would recommend, when you get it, put another sheet of card on the back, because I've used tiny attaches here, and if you rub on those, you could hurt yourself.
Okay.
So beware of that. And it will make it stronger anyway if you stick another.
Yeah, I have chipboard. That I can adhere it to.
Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing here because there's lots there to get up.
Okay, thank you, Mariah. And Miriam is next for designer art. Meet the design artist. I think it's a wonderful feature.
Oh, that's much better. I got more pattern there now. Good. Right. That's got quite a bit going to it. Shall I try the other one as well? Then you can choose, can't you?
Yes, please.
So another one. And we'll put some on there. I'll try and put a bit less huge amount of black.
I was going to ask you to do a reverse.
A what? Too late.
Well, whatever color you're going to use to pull it, like the warm gray or parchment or whatever, tighten. Use that first and then pull it with the black. That was just my thought.
No well, we'll have a go with that afterwards.
Yep.
At the moment, I'm using black. It seems.
Too late.
Oh, going to use the other one, wasn't I?
Where'd you put it? It's over there.
Yeah. Lots of bits here that I'm going to hurt myself on if I'm not careful, so I'll be very careful around those.
Yeah, I'll put mine down.
a second layer of card on because I don't want it to be too thick for posting or
Yeah,
heavy.
it's okay. I've got plenty of chipboard that'll work. Not a problem. All right. Eddie says he wants an each true Hollywood style bio
What?
when they do the meet the artist with Eddie. I don't know how. I guess he
I
wants.
don't know what that is. But,
Well,
yeah.
I think he wants a lot of fabulous adjectives added in.
Oh, right. Well, I wrote mine, so I didn't put any fabulous adjectives in there at all. So anything that seems to be at all praisey is all Anne's idea, not me.
I read Carrie's too, and I believe Carrie wrote his. Oh, full of scandals, he says.
Oh, right, okay. Another one. And we'll try one of them again. I'm just going to pull these off just to be sure we've got something to put down and not run the risk of it not pulling up.
Well, Eddie, if I were you, I would start writing up your bio for Anne to edit when the time comes. You might want to get to that now.
Yeah, write it down before you forget it. That was my problem. I forgot what happened back there. What was that? What happened then? Oh, well, leave that bit out. Right, that's about enough. I don't need to go mad. It was only a bit of crust on one side. Okay. There we are. So,
take care of yourself.
You want a reverse. Okay, there won't be a lot of reverse because there's black already on the plate, but we'll have a go.
Okay.
Down some Titan green pale, and see what happens. Just let me clean the top of this one. There we go.
I got the notification from Maker.
What?
So it pays to change your notification settings because I just got in my new.
Oh, bye, Carrie. Was Carrie not well? I'm sorry, Carrie.
The fall. You gotta get caught up, woman.
I'm sorry. It's only at some angles I can see, you know.
Yeah. Oh, nice color. Ooh. Oh, and there's still black on your brayer, so.
I know. I tried to get most of it off, but it's
right.
really. Maybe we could pull this one with the dark blue. This one's nearly just about dried, so we'll try this one again.
And that was selling too.
Was it? I didn't notice. I was putting it down quick.
Hey, Eddie. Too late. He says, I'm just kidding, Anne. Too late.
For a small fee. Now I get it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Wow. There's a mountain and hilly, there's a hilly scene there.
Depends on which way up you put it, doesn't it?
Oh. Very cool, Fran.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fascinating. So let's have that one. Let that one cool. We've got the selling here still going on.
I like the oh yeah, I like the
look what's happened from that this stuff, the cardboard packing stuff. It's giving little squares. Isn't that fascinating?
Turn it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, now The other way. You had it right the first time. That's clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay,
Sorry.
now imagine you have a guppies will give birth. That looks like a guppy fish spitting out the babies, the eggs.
What, there?
Yep. And those
Mm.
little squares that you were pointing out, plus the bubble wrap above it, that's the one little fish holds the eggs or the babies or whatever in its mouth, and then when they're ready, it spits them out.
Yeah, and this is a net coming to catch it.
No.
Danger! Danger! So we'll leave that one to dry for a bit. We'll have a look at the other two, see how well they're done. I've got two more
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
plates I can use. That's very wet, that one. What about this one? That's not so wet. I can maybe use the heat gun. It. Someone was saying I scared them using the heat gun. But the thing is, the temperature of the heat gun and the distance from the plate, and because I move it like this a lot, means it's not concentrating heat on any one place. Look. That's on my hand.
Yeah.
If my hand can stand it, it's not going to hurt the plate. That's my theory, anyway. And so far, so good. Right.
Okay. Paula and Ann are over there negotiating fees for Eddie's bio because Paula is his agent and she gets a percentage. I'm just saying the conversations we have over here. Fran and I try to entertain you, but by golly, if we don't, y'all do a really good job of it together. You entertain us.
Absolutely.
We love it. We thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. We give you a thumbs up. There you go. We'll just half of the
So that's black.
We're going around giving everybody thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. We give you thumbs up.
How about just let me pop that down.
Well, maybe they know, Anne, but there's a chain they're pulling over there. They're negotiating. So Uda, she just explained she doesn't worry about that because she keeps the heat gun moving so that the heat doesn't build up in one place for too long. And it really isn't as hot as maybe someone else. She put her hand under it and it wasn't concerning to her hand. It isn't even red. The hand isn't even red.
I make sure that my method of doing it on my hand doesn't hurt my hand, so it's not going to hurt the plate. I keep it the same speed that I've done it over my hand as I do it over the plate. Yeah?
You're welcome, Eddie. Anytime.
Titan green.
Yeah. If Fran and I get laggy on entertaining you guys, feel free.
Right. I'm going to use Titan Buff, but I'm going to use it with Phthalo Turquoise.
Oh.
So a little bit of this. Just a little bit, and the rest is going to be Titan Buff. So it will be a pale blue.
Terrific, Diane. Would you do video or just still shots? Video would be great. I don't know, Eddie. I don't know. I'm reading chat and I'm just saying the talent's so bright, gotta wear shades. Wow, good call, Fran.
That's what I was thinking. Now I've got to have something to print it on. I didn't think of that. Okay, I've got a big sheet of card here, and I will use it, and then we'll be able to move to another one. Because
Fran,
I'll cut the
you
others.
know,
Yes.
if you have no time later to or if you have any time later to watch a video, instead of watching any other video, come back, watch yours when the chat is ready, and read chat.
Yeah, I was just looking at what Paula said. The talent is actually very bright, and the shorts are very tight.
Yeah, you need to come back and read chat and go to the loo first.
Yeah. So I don't know whether I'll leave that for a bit. Now, where's my? There we are. There's my scissors. It's two there. I knew there were more than one there. Daft. So,
Diane, I'll be happy to help if I can.
I felt where the plate was, so I knew where I was cutting. Hopefully, I knew where I was cutting. Might get one more out of it.
About there.
Let me just cut this one in half, ready for the next one, so I don't have to do that again.
Yeah.
And I've got some wet strength tissue that has not long arrived. Today, in fact. Because I was getting really, really low. I couldn't find it. There we go.
Yeah.
That should just fit.
Yeah.
Just. And I'll get some of the tissue out as well. Now, what did I do with the tissue? Did I bung it over there? I did. I bunged it over there. Here's the tissue. Carnival wet strength. See? Proof it's got a little sticker on it. Because I was getting worried that I didn't have any left.
So if anybody was wondering, yes, I wasn't getting any notifications in my news feed from makers, even though I told it to send me some, but apparently I needed to be more specific. So I just went in and changed it and said I wanted to see all posts. And now I'm seeing makers in my feed.
There's at least 2 or 3 there. I just want one. No, good job. I did this while that was on the plate instead of waiting till that was all ready to be done. That's a big one. Let's cut that up into smallies.
Oh, Eva, hi. Eva. So Evie and Eva, be careful I don't mess those up. It isn't as much.
It isn't really, no. It used to be.
Yeah.
I used to do it on my own, and I used to, it wasn't scheduled, it wasn't live. I used to come back and edit the video, download the video, edit it, and cut out all the slow stuff. And that was a lot of work. That's going to look gorgeous, isn't it? Because I used, I had an accident when I was younger. I tried to pull a window shut on a bus where there was no handle, so I was just pushing the pane, like that. And I pulled something in my spine, and it turns out I've got damage to a vertebrae from that in my neck. So I can't really sit there in front of a monitor for very long doing anything on the computer anymore, which is why I got so much into these hands-on type of art things. So the videos we did, when I met up with Violet, really, because I'd done a few lives where I wasn't really very happy on my own doing them. I was a bit intimidated by it. But doing them with Violet is just absolutely wonderful, because it's like having somebody at your back to ward off all the beasts and tell you when you forget stuff.
And truthfully, before we started doing this, we spent a lot of time in a private room in Facebook and played, late night played
Yeah.
like this. We did
Yeah.
just
And we decided it would be better if we recorded it so we could remember what we were doing.
yes. I feel that, well, here we are. But we developed a relationship, a friendship, a relationship personally and privately off camera. Um, just getting to know each other, I think, just being together. And this was back when Mom was still alive. Fran was the with her and Ian. They were the sole caretaker of Fran's mom before she passed away, and it was not an easy thing. And I got to meet her mom and even sang a few songs with her and whatever. So we develop a relationship, and I think that helps. We have a sync, a good vibe going. Um, Yeah, we spent a lot of quality time together. It's not like Mariah and P. They live in the same house. They probably have moments they'd like to tear each other's hair out. I could imagine. But Fran and I just get to hang up.
Yep. Well, I've got to go now. Bye.
Yep, got to go. Okay, that's enough. Had enough of you. Had enough of that. Don't want to go there. Yep, got to go. And it's okay. It works.
This is quite dark, but if we use something light to pull it, it should come up quite nice. So what should we do with this one? How about something like quinacridone magenta?
I'm looking at that in Metropolis, Fran. I see you show that again. I see Metropolis. Oh, Mariah's right.
Huh? What?
Mariah says gold.
Gold. Yeah, I think she could be right. Let's have a look. What golds have I got? What golds have I got?
You're getting gold votes. I like the magenta, but you're getting gold votes.
I've got gold iridescent fine, and I've got this. I've got Aztec gold, which is pretty good. I think this one would pull better.
And Mariah says a mix of copper and gold.
Well, I've got copper somewhere.
I think you just did that the other day, too.
Iridescent copper fine is what I used last time. I've got some paper for that. Lovely. I've got a light gold Amsterdam. Not a lot left in that one.
See, this is what happens, guys. She'll pull them all out.
But I've got another light gold. So there's more. So we can do gold.
It's never just gold. It's which gold?
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to say it mispronounce your name. Carolina? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Is it Carolina or Carolina?
Yeah, I don't know. I hear Mariah say it, and I never remember. But either way, yeah.
Hola. Yeah.
We'll
Hola.
Pull it out, and
that's about as much as I know.
Yeah.
So this is quite a nice one. Yeah, I think I like this one best.
I know high school.
Let's use up some of this.
A little magenta with gold. So we're all getting definitely gold. Okay, Uda, thank you for being here. Carolina is how you say it. Yes. Thank
Carolina.
you.
Okay. Someone said with magenta. Yes, is that right? Or with the copper?
You choose.
Magenta.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just.
Yes, Carolina.
I think I will.
And keep in mind your gold is over there drying.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down first because it's thicker than this one. This is high flow. And then I'm going to add the high flow.
Oh, well, this is different. Okay.
Just because I think that would be a good idea, but it probably isn't. It probably isn't.
I guess we'll find out.
We certainly will. There are areas that have not been covered with the gold, so we'll see what happens.
This is your 8x10 plate, right?
8x10. Yeah. 8 by 10.
Right, to match the Collagraph board. Okay.
Just a little edge that was missed.
Paper.
I did have some doodah to pick it up with. Oh well, this will have to do.
Fresh start. Kitchen towel. Nope, that's not a kitchen towel. What is that?
It's a kitchen towel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right first time.
Mariah, right? This is Ben.
Let's have a look at the other side and see whether it's going to have a chance of being anything. Ooh.
Wow.
Actually, that's rather exciting. I like that. Doesn't that look like lights in the hills? Ooh.
Good mix, gold and magenta. Now that's a mix.
Yeah.
That's a wow. Yeah, well done. Uh-oh.
Thank you. We'll put that one down to think about. Where's the last one?
Oh, looks like old velvet. Yep.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Is this let me see.
And bring the
No, it's not.
No.
It needs a bit of quiet time.
Okay. Well, just so you know, you're an hour and 11 minutes in. So you got time. Mariah says for the one you just did, she gets half credit for that. You gotta wait for that thumbs up, Mariah. Okay. Yeah, Victorian parlor. Exactly, Anne. There's a movie that Fran introduced me to that it's like a silent film, isn't it, Fran? And it's called Metropolis. It's not the most original, but it's a great old movie. Very odd, and it made me think of that.
It's one of the very earliest movies ever.
Ever, yes.
It's by Fritz Lang, and it's famous. And in universities where they're teaching media, you get to watch that, and they talk about it a lot. But it's very praised and honoured. Right. So what are we going to do with this one? This is that pale one that we try to put the Titan buff down.
Yep.
Right.
So,
but it mixed a bit with the black, so we don't really want to put black down, but we want something darker. How about? Sorry. Yes. What?
Stick with the gold and magenta and get more of a look of it, or if you want to go that way. And that way, okay.
Just to see what happens. Let's put some of this. No, that's not the same one. This one, because I'm trying to finish this one up. Hang on, I've got my thingy here. Let me put this through. I'm just.
I was showing that I was in Carol's stream the other day. I was telling him, or Anne was showing some stuff she got from Temu, so it was her stream, and I told him how I had ordered some stuff from there. And one of the things I got was one of those, not that, but a toothpaste squeeze thingy. It looks like a little frog face. I got 2 of them because for my hands, it's getting harder and harder to do things. And it actually works well.
So there we are. Release the pressure when I don't want any more to come out.
And then because of you, I got one of those jar openers things, grippies. And that helped. I couldn't get the pickle jar open.
Yes. Yes, it does help, doesn't it?
Yes. And I have a silicone thing that you could put over the lid and twist it, but it hurts my hand still to try to. You still
need the grip. Yeah. And if you haven't got the grip.
Yeah, it's still awkward. So I got the thing where I squeeze it, and I can do that. And not only that, but that's supposed to be like therapy, is doing the squeezing and the unsqueezing and the squeezing. Yeah, it works. Oh, wow.
That went over the edge. Come back onto the plate, dear.
Oh,
That's
that
better.
actually looks like my old high school colors.
That's not bad. I like that. I like the mixture.
So
Now, very, very light at the end I go. I'm barely holding it. Yeah, to try and get rid of the lines in between. I find that helps.
so Miriam has a question. The cutter for corners stick most of the time. Do I put some WD-40? I don't use a lot of cutters. I don't think WD-40 is the way to go because I think you're going to leave a mark on whatever you're cutting.
Yeah, but they say, if you mean the punches, they say the best thing is to cut metal with it. Like, I don't mean thick metal. I mean like tinfoil, kitchen foil.
Thank you.
Yeah, and doing that can help sharpen the cutter. So they say.
Okay, so
I have done it. But I don't really know that I've felt a great deal of difference. I mean, if I do that, it's usually because I'm absolutely desperate. You know what?
Paula. Oh, dude. I just think, Paula, I just think I should be free. You should do it for me for free.
Oh, that's looking nice. Look at that. It's like it's different. Oh, I like it.
I like that.
I'm just throwing this
Evie
away.
says she was told to cut wax paper a few times. Now, that
could help too. Yeah, I've not heard of that one, but try the wax paper first. You're not gonna hurt it, I don't think. So that's good.
That's very good. I want to see a poll. I
Yeah,
like it.
so what?
We've got 4 colors. Let's go over the colors again. We've got black. We've got Amsterdam gold. We've got golden ultraviolet or ultramarine violet. We've got the Titan buff. No, was that Titan buff?
We've got Titan buff, gold, and ultramarine violet.
And black.
Yeah. A little bit of black trace from the previous pool, yeah. And here we've got magenta, black, and gold. And here we've got black, Titan buff, and which one was it? It was one of these. Oh, it's fallen over. That's why. I think it's that one. Turquoise Phthalo. That's what it was. It was turquoise Phthalo and Titan buff.
You're fine, man. We're fine, Paula. Okay, so these actually all came out beautifully, although they haven't pulled yet. But yes. Okay, here we go. Clean plate. Clean plate. Clean plate.
Clean plate.
Oh, wow.
Clean plate. Well, hey. A little bit of a pull at the edge. But...
Phthalo blue? Was that phthalo blue? Yeah, okay.
That was phthalo turquoise. Turquoise phthalo in brackets. So it's turquoise, golden turquoise.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Eddie's applauding. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah.
This way up, I think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that way up.
That one.
I think there's a big monster with a big head here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a top on his back and carrying a sack. And he's got a bird head. That's what I think. Yeah. Interesting.
I like that one. Okay.
Very interesting. That's that one. And that was, let me see if I can decide which one that was.
So all she did was she made the Collagraph plates, impression plates, which you all saw earlier.
That was that one.
Yeah, it's just that simple.
Right. And then we've got another one to pull.
Cemetery at Night. That's good. That's good, Eddie. Okay, this one's called Mariah. Just Mariah. And the wind they call Mariah.
It's not pulling all of it up. I'm not going to pull anymore. I'm going to put it back down. And if it doesn't pull up, I will put matte medium on it. If it doesn't pull it all up later. It is a bit soon to be trying to pull that one.
Yeah,
this one had paint on. We could have a go with that.
Is that gold?
No, same thing.
Too soon. Okay.
So we'll have to wait for that one as well. And let me see. This one is...
There you go. Lydia says use foil and then wax paper after that to make the punch.
This one is this one. Look, that's that one.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yes, it is. You've got it. Yeah, you're back. I'm backwards. It's okay. It's that one.
Yep. So that's that one.
I'm kind of leaning towards.
And then this one, with all the jazzy lights of the village as they're having a party, is... Now, which one's this one? I think it's this one again.
Yeah. No, it's not that one. Look at the dots. Look at the foam dots.
Oh, yes. This one again. This one again. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's this
that
one.
I'm going with the other one I like the better. It's hard, Fran. I like them both. See, this is different.
You only get one.
I know.
I've got to have one to play with. Come on.
Disco. Eddie's calling that one Deep Disco.
Deep Disco. It is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Mariah one. She says she gets half credit for that one. She chose the color.
Okay, no refunds. Okay, well, that's us for today, I think, because I want to do some recordings, and I'm going to run out of time if I don't be a bit more abstemious with my time.
Yep.
Or I might have to actually pay for some more time. That would be terrible. What if I paid for time on StreamYard and then wanted to go back the next month to the free version? Would they let me do that?
Yeah, do they do a monthly? It's possible they do a monthly paid, but it might cost more than if you bought a yearly. I don't know.
Oh, it does, yes.
Because sometimes
if I wanted to do 1 month paid, pay for 1 month and see how I worked it, see how it worked. Could I then go back to the free version? That's what I want to know.
Here's how I see it. If you bought StreamYard, you would use it.
Probably.
We would be on all the time.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know whether that's a good topic or not. Ian might get a bit upset.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So,
well, that's enough from us today. So, are you coming back to say goodbye? Or are you just going to hide?
Oh, I'm coming back. Fix the screen.
That's better.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. There we are.
This was fun, everyone. Thank you so much for.
It was good, and thank you so much for helping me out with this one, Mariah. Yeah. It's really good. I like it.
And the entertainment, and you had me laughing. I don't know, Fran laughed enough. She didn't need to laugh any more than that.
Thanks.
Well, I'm just saying, we've had tea. We've had a couple cups of tea.
Yeah. Okay. So bye, everybody.
Everyone,
see you again.
Thumbs up.
Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Wednesday.
Bye.